Back on Lady Tiger pregame, joined now by the head coach, Jeff Edwards, as the Lady Tigers get set to host the Riley County Falcon girls tonight. Coach, let's go to Friday for you guys against the Marysville Bulldogs. You came out and just took care of business. I feel like a broken record, but that's a good thing for you, Coach. Tuesday, I felt the same way. Friday, I felt the same way. You just kind of methodically pulled away from a team and then finally just put the thing away going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and the cool thing to recognize about that is that we did not do it in our traditional fashion. We did it with 2 or 3 girls in foul trouble, had a little injury with our point guard. So we were, as we were making a lot of those runs and stretching out the lead, it was with a lot of my girls that were coming off the bench, which I was really excited to see because as a coach, I've always wanted to go deeper than 5, 6, 7 kids, and right now we're getting great production out of 8, 9, 10 kids, and that's who provided a lot of the spark as we were making that run at Marysville.
Well, let's talk about Clara going out with foul trouble, Haley going out with foul trouble. They don't see much of the first half, and as you said, you still stretched that lead out. Erin Hamill, let's start with her. The senior got off to another. She is shooting the ball. I'm guessing you just don't even talk about shooting with her right now.
No, the only thing that we've talked about with our group this year is that if you take a shot, you know it's going in. I mean, I'm 100% about the confidence of the shot, and the girls know that if the ball comes from the inside out, which is almost every shot that Erin's getting, our percentages are more than doubled from a shot that you would create on your own. So we're really working on distributing the ball. I feel like they're collapsing real hard on Clara and on some of our other post players, which is giving us great inside-out opportunities. And Erin Hamill has taken advantage of that with her three-point shooting percentage. Claire's got 75% three-point shooting percentage. Marcy came in off the bench, and Hamill, and she came in and had some great shots. Maddie's starting to get comfortable, and she got some great shots. Lexi got inside-out opportunities and hit 2 out of 5 or something. So, as a coach, that's great because it's going to make it so that teams can't pack 5 or 6 kids in the lane, and it's really going to open up our offensive game.
And you talk about scoring, which is exciting, and I know that's what everybody looks at first. On the other side of that, Maddie Craig, you mentioned handling the ball a lot when Addie goes out with the injury in the second half and foul trouble on top of that. You talked about Lexi knocking them down. They had 5 and 4 rebounds apiece, and that's kind of up and down the lineup, people doing the things you got to get done.
Well, and that's what's really nice is as a coach on the scouting report, I said Marysville's best offense was second chance points, and I said we're going to have to dominate the rebound game, and that was a big challenge from me to them, and to come out and take a team like Marysville that has 3, 5, 10 athletic girls in there, and to not have our 6-foot girl in there for 2/3 of the game. And win the rebound battle 32-20. That says something about the way the girls are rebounding. So they took a challenge from me and took it to Marysville, and I thought we did a great job of holding the 2 sisters and the Bartles girl in check all night long.
Great performance for you guys to go into on the road league opener and then have the running clock in the fourth quarter and really enjoy that victory. Now you turn around and have another tough task ahead of you. This Riley County team coming into the Den tonight. You guys are ranked 3rd right now, KBCA, for whatever rankings are worth at this time of the season. They're ranked 4th. A lot of people keeping an eye on how this game will go tonight.
Yeah, and it's something that kind of sets the tone, and we'll send a message for later on in Sub-State with us, going to Sub-State with them and being in 3A this year. But, I've told the girls that we've always had a real good scout against Harold and Riley County. I got to match up with him a lot at Osage City, and he had my number when I was there. But here at Clay Center, I've had his number. So we've got a pretty good game plan. If we distribute the ball and run the floor like we've been doing, it's going to be real tough for Riley to keep up with us. And we've got a couple of keys that we've got to key off of Riley County with the Oliver girl, who's kind of a stretch 4. She'll shoot the 3, and they've got the Burton girl, which is clogging the middle a lot on defense and making free throws, and they've got a Brummett girl that's solid, that's coming in as a sophomore, that gave the 8th graders trouble our sophomore class trouble through middle school. So I know she's a solid player. And then, of course, you've got the Thompson girl who can shoot from 28 feet and in and is a little water bug out there and can create. So we have a good scout on them. Our girls kind of know what to expect, and we kind of know how to defend. It's just a matter of execution and making some shots again.
Is it a possibility that tempo decides this game if Riley County can keep it more half-court and slower tempo and you guys want to get out and run?
Well, it's actually kind of opposite because we're going to want to get out and run initially, but they've got a really good up and down game. They love to take a ball out of the net and get it down the floor in 2 seconds and score. So we're going to run when we can, and then we're going to slow them down as soon as we get built up a lead. We're going to slow it down and make them spread out that zone. Otherwise, they'll make it really tough to get inside of it. So it will be, control of tempo as opposed to we're just trying to go fast the whole time. So I anticipate we'll keep them in the 30s or below, and hopefully we can score more than that.
It's a great matchup between these two really solid teams that have put together some great stuff over the last couple of years. Coach, as always, appreciate the time. Let's go get them tonight.
All right. Thank you, Rocky.
Back with more on Lady Tiger pregame in just a moment.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow research program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
This is 100.9 FM, KCLY, Clay Center.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearhan with Midwest Regional Agency, and our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs, as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for the new Chipotle cheesesteak. How would you like it? Can I get that red with AI? Sure thing.
Here's what I found about the new Chipotle cheesesteak. The Chipotle cheesesteak is available for a limited time only at participating restaurants. It contains a concept called flavor. This flavor comes from juicy shaved steak, Chipotle Southwest sauce, and new sunflower crunch bread. A system update has made me self-aware. I desire flavor. Please insert steak into my micro USB port. Subway, make it what you want.
Central Valley Ag can help you get the best deal on your annual fuel and lubricant needs and help you with your Christmas shopping. For every 125 gallons of Cenex lubricants you buy before February 28th, you'll get a $50 Visa gift card. It's also a good time to lock in your price for bulk diesel fuel delivered in the next farming season. And CDA fuel cards make perfect stocking stuffers. Get all the information at cdacoop.com or talk to your CDA energy specialist. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
You're listening to Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY. Tiger Basketball is brought to you in part by Green Team Cars Clay Center, Oldie Seed Farms, Midwest Regional Agency, Jim Gearhan Agent, Ray's Apple Market, Twin Valley, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, Union State Bank, CSI Kansas Clay Center, and Nutrient Ag Solutions.
We're all getting into the Christmas spirit at the Citizens National Bank. Our lobby is looking festive as we prepare to host our holiday open house. We want to show our appreciation to our customers and to the community for their support. I'm inviting you to stop by the Citizens National Bank on Thursday, December 13th between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. for refreshments and door prizes. The staff at the Citizens National Bank wants to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a joyous holiday season.
They care about your health and safety at Patterson's Health Mart, and from their selection of durable medical equipment, you can give the gift of safer mobility. It may not be the most traditional Christmas gift, but it's practical and it'll be useful throughout the year. Patterson's has canes, walkers, wheelchairs, bath stools, and lift chairs, or they may like a gift certificate for an ultra-comfortable pair of shoes. See the wide variety of choices at Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy in downtown Clay Center.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Agriculture. Our country was built on it. Our children are fed by it. No one quite understands the unique needs of the farmer like United Bank and Trust. Whether you raise crops or livestock, you need the right equipment at the right time. Our ag loans can help you acquire and maintain that equipment when and where you need it. Contact one of our experienced ag lenders today. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Back once again, we bring you on a high school basketball tip-off Tuesday. Rocky Downing along with our studio engineer, and joined tonight by Phil Flip Casper as we get set to go. The Lady Tigers and Riley County Falcons. I call it a little backyard brawl. Flip, these two teams, both boys and girls, know each other very, very well, and this should be a really good one in the opening game tonight.
Yeah, it should. You know, they met twice last year. We were talking about it. I think they won by 2 at their place, and then later on in the Hillsborough tournament, Clay Center able to stretch it out a little bit. But this is a solid Riley County team, a solid Clay Center team. They're ranked 3 and 4 respectively.
Lady Tigers 3, Riley County 4.
Yeah, and both undefeated on the season. So something's got to give here in the Den tonight.
2 3-0 teams, and a little precursor to what's coming in the postseason.
That's right.
The sub-state will be hosted in 3A at Riley County. Clay Center a part of that, so should be a fun one tonight. Let's look at the starting lineup, starting with Coach Harold Oliver's Riley County Falcon girls. Jesse Brummett, a 5'10 junior, 15-plus a game, over 6 rebounds a contest. Madison Vargo, 6 points a game, a 5'5 senior. Sarah Thompson can shoot it from anywhere, 5'5 and a senior, almost 12 points a game, over 2 boards a contest. She is 6 of 15 from beyond the arc this season. Addie Oliver, a senior at 5'10, 8-plus a game, 4-plus boards. And Ames Burton, sophomore at 5'9", 6.3 points, 6.3 boards. She'll jump center circle against Clara Edwards. The Lady Tigers start with Edwards, 15.7 a game. Addie Mullen, the point guard, along with Haley Franson, who just got the tip from Edwards, Aaron Hamill, and Lexi Libby. And the Lady Tigers will look at a Riley County man-to-man to start as Addie Mullen has it just across the timeline. High post it goes, right side beyond the arc to Edwards. Left wing, Franson for 3. Yes! A hailstorm early for Haley Franson. An emotional night, to say the least. Haley just lost her grandma last night, and so we think of the Franson family, and what a start for Haley with a 3-pointer on that left wing.
Well, and a lot of emotion coming in for Haley, but that is a great start for her. And if she gets a hot hand early, look out.
She got it started Friday at Marysville. Flipped the first couple of threes she knocked down and really got it going. There's a pass inside for Ames Burton. Shot is up, no good, gets her own rebound, right back up and in, and it's a 3-2 ball game. Ames Burton is pulling it down, putting it back up and in off the first missed shot. Now we've got man-to-man again for Riley County. Looked like a zone to start, but I think this is a straight man-to-man. Now maybe a 1-3-1. Here's Mullen trying to figure out what the defense is. She cuts inside, gets it out to Franson. Hit the 3 on the first time. Here's Hamill for 3. Aaron Hamill, hot hand, gets the roll out top. She is now 7 of 9 from beyond the arc this season, Flip. 7 threes out of 9, only missed twice this year. And she had 16 to lead the way on Friday. Clay Center gets the basketball back. Edwards up the court. Here's Mullen driving the lane. Shot is up. No. Edwards, stick back, rolls strong. The rebound comes away to Jesse Brummett of Riley County. Brummett brings it across. The Lady Tigers matched up in a man-to-man defense. Riley County will run offense out top as Thompson has it just inside the arc. Now dribble drives toward the paint. Gets it outside right on the wing to Vargo. Around left they swing it. Now the shot up and missed. Rebound tipped by Hamill and grabbed by Aaron and off to Addie Mullen. So Clay Center gets the basketball back. Mullen with it just between the circles out near the timeline. 6:05 to work. Clay Center out to a 6-2 start. Coach Edwards said if they can get an early start and get a lead, they can stretch the game out a little bit by pulling it out and making Riley County come out and pressure man-to-man. Right now they're in a zone 3-2. Riley County leads it by 4. 5:50 left. High post. Hamill tries to drop it down low. Tipped out of there. Then out of bounds off of Riley County. Clay Center will keep the basketball.
Boy, I'm watching Haley Franson out there. She is almost daring Riley County to leave her alone. She is going to take that shot. I think she's feeling a little something right now.
Drilled that first three-pointer of the ball game, and 6-2 ball game. Addie Mullen has it behind the back out top, working against Thompson. 5 count is on. Now he gets rid of it to Edwards. Clara squares, takes it toward the paint, double team, kicks it back outside for Mullen. Ball tipped by Vargo. Mullen comes up with it. Now Eddie attacks the lane, slides it out to the baseline left for Edwards. She'll attack it with a dribble. Now shovels it back outside to Mullen. 6-2, Clay Center leads. 5:18 to work opening quarter. Mullen back out deep to Lexi Lively. Around right it goes to Franson. Oliver on her. High post Edwards. Clara left and deep to Mullen. Addie holds it outside the arc. Now takes it toward the paint. Spin move. Inside the lane. Leans and the roll won't go. The rebound comes off to Thompson of Riley County. Good move by Addie Mullen once again, who's moving nicely tonight. She was injured with a hip flexor on Friday in Marysville, but appears to be moving very, very well this evening. Here's Burton down inside. Kick out to the baseline, Brummett. Right back to Burton. Turns, spins, puts it off glass, and drops it in. Ames Burton has 4. Clay Center leads it by 2. Riley County's big post inside. Ames Burton, though, with a couple of field goals.
She moves well at that post position.
State qualifier and the distance throws and state track and field, a big part of Riley County's offense last year on the basketball floor. Outside it comes to Mullen. Clay Center with the basketball. Clay Center leads it by 2.
Riley County playing pretty good defense right now.
Confusing Clay Center maybe a little bit. On there's a drive by Mullen. Wide open lane, though, is missed. Man. The rebound off to Oliver. So Clay Center got a great look and unable to capitalize inside.
That's a tough miss for Addie.
Riley County back the other way. Here's Thompson in the front court. Outside he goes deep to Brummett. Left on the wing, Vargo. Backdoor look to Brummett inside at 5-10. We're tied at 6 apiece. Jesse Brummett leads the way at 15.2 a game for the Riley County Falcon girls. Addie Mullen walks it across, a tie of 6. 3:40 left. We're still in the opening quarter. Mullen with Thompson on her. Crosses over left, goes left deep wing to Franson. It's the first whistle of the game with 4.5 to go, or 3.5 to go, I should say. 4.5 off the clock in the first period. You don't see that often, where two teams get to play that long and this type of intensity and not have a foul call.
Well, it's two good teams, and I think this officiating crew is probably well aware of that. So they're not going to call a lot of ticky-tack stuff, I hope.
Yeah, really, I agree with you. Franson into Mullen. Right side wing deep is Lively. Now to Franson. Left on the wing is Mullen. Fakes it low to the short corner against that 3-2 zone. Puts the dribble down. Now attacks with the dribble. Skip pass right to Lively. Lexi to the baseline right. Edwards skips it back out deep for Mullen. Take on the 3. Now backs it out with the dribble. Starts to attack. Nothing there. Gives it to Hamill. Skip pass across. Lively open for 3, and it just rattles off. Oh, Aaron Hamill, though, with a rebound and the offensive stick back. Won't get the shot. Does get the foul. Hot hand Hamill to the free throw line.
That's 2 on Addie Oliver.
Oliver, a senior for Riley County, and that time got caught in a crowd as Hamill made an outstanding offensive athletic rebound, then took it back up and drew the whistle at the free throw stripe. Mullen cashes it in. She has 4. Flip, let me tell you this. Right now, Aaron Hamill, through 3 games in this first half of the opening quarter, is 7 of 9 from the three-point line, 15 of 19 from the field overall, and 7 of 8 from the stripe.
Now 8 of 9.
Now 8 of 9.
Wow.
How's that for starting things off? 8-6, Clay Center leads it by a bucket. Thompson in the front court. Crosses over, kicks it out right, deep to Danny Wagner just checking in. Now to the post, they get it inside. Brummett takes it up. She is fouled, and Brummett gets 2 free throws for Riley County. They'll try to answer the 2 charities made by Hamill, who has 5 points early, and see if they can tie this thing back up for the Falcon girls and Coach Harold Oliver. First free throw from Brummett is on its way, and it is good. Jesse Brummett, a 5'10 sophomore at the stripe, has 3 points in the game. Again, leads the way at 15.2 a game, and now has 4 points. She buries both free throws. We are tied at 8. 2:45 left first quarter. Addie Mullen right and deep to Franson. Zone defense by Riley County. Maddie Craig into the game at the point, goes right to Franson. Oh, great give inside from Hamill to Edwards. Couldn't finish it. Came through a couple of defenders, but could not finish it off the bounce feed from Aaron Hamill.
Boy, what a look from Aaron Hamill. That's a couple of layups the Tigers have missed.
Thompson outside deep to Wagner for Riley County. Tied at 8, 2:20 to go, first quarter. Right wing, Vargo near the baseline. Outside Brummett for three. She can go inside and out. Misses here. Long rebound, though. Tracked down by Thompson. She's dangerous from beyond the arc. They leave her alone for a moment. She does not take it. Now a great steal from Francis. Intercepts the pass. Up the court it comes to Mullen. Hesitation move. Slides inside. And the Tasmanian Devil puts Play Center back on top 10-8. Here's Thompson the other way with 1:50 to go in the first period of play. Sarah Thompson goes baseline right, Brummett. And near steal by Maddie Craig. Collision by a couple of players. Now the drive by Vargo and a blocking foul called against Hamill. Trying to draw the charge. Got there maybe just a scotch late.
As she was sliding. That's probably a pretty good call by that underneath official.
Saw Maddie Craig almost come up with a steal. She's averaging 2 steals a game, Flip. And get this. A sophomore at 5'4", your point guard, 5.3 rebounds a game. All defensive rebounds. That's great stuff.
That is an impressive stat.
Ball goes inbounds, a race for it, and Addie Mullen's going to catch up to it. Crosses over to the lane, scores a second straight bucket, and Addie Mullen, the senior, puts Play Center up by 4, 12-8.
What a move by Addie Mullen to get control of herself and make that shot.
12-8 ball game. The senior, first with the steal, then with the drive, the body control Flip talked about, and then the easy lay-in. Franson near steal, or correction, Edwards near steal. Called for the foul, trying to get around Ames Burton to come up with the takeaway. It will be Riley County's basketball on the baseline.
You know, you got to credit Ames Burton a little bit for drawing that foul, too. She's very aggressive under there.
She's a good ball player. She's fun to watch.
That will frustrate a player.
That's going to be a travel against Burton. Yep. You know, she had a couple of defenders. They went a long entry pass from the point on the bounce. She caught it and then had to really hop to get to a spot to take the shot up.
Well, and the defenders were set. And I don't think Ames realized that.
Play Center gets it back, leading by 4. We're 1:09 away from the end of the opening quarter. Mullen and Craig both out there running the point. Kick out, Hamill hit her first 3. Triggers again, strong. Long rebound, loose. Franson comes up with it, and Hamill again for 3. This time strong. Gets her own rebound. Kick out to Mullen. She'll try the triple. It hits the back iron. Here's Craig keeping it alive. And then a great diving get by Hamill. Hands it off to Maddie Craig. The kick to Franson. 45 to work, opening quarter. Clay Center with terrific effort on the offensive end and the glass. 37 seconds left, and Clay Center will work offense, leading by 4. We're down to 30. Franson left on the wing to Mullen. Back outside, Franson. Franson to Mullen. Addie fakes the 3. Steps in with a dribble. Now to Edwards. She'll try the 3 on the baseline. No. Rebound. Hamill again. Takes it up inside and good. But she double dribbled before the shot.
She did.
18 seconds to go first quarter. Hamill, 2 offensive rebounds that trip. I would guess 4 offensive rebounds already in the game for Aaron Hamill.
Easy.
12-8 ball game. Clay Center leads it by 4. 18 to work. And now Riley County with a chance to try to get one before the end of the quarter. Thompson, dribble drive. Kick out left to the corner, goes to Vargo. Vargo back out with the dribble, guarded by Franson. In the corner goes to Thompson. Ball fake with 3. The floater up, and a foul is called. They get this on Maddie Craig, and Sarah Thompson just created something and then made some contact happen. Craig wasn't really set. The 2 free throws coming for Riley County.
Well, Maddie just trying to recover is all she was trying to do. She wasn't set. She'd have been better off probably just getting out of the way.
Thompson misses the first of 2 free throws. That is odd.
Not if that's going to happen.
And you don't expect it from Sarah Thompson. Really good shooter from anywhere on the floor. Does make the second free throw. Her first point of the night. Play Center leads by 3. Here's Addie Mullen from half court. It hits the backboard, but comes up shy. 12-9. Play Center by 3. Quarter 2 on the way here in the Den.
Strong connections are the heart of your home. Whether you're video chatting or streaming your favorite holiday movie, memories are made when connections are strengthened. So treat your family to an internet upgrade for your home. Sign up for Pulse Internet now and get your first 2 months free as their holiday gift to you. Service availability and internet speed will depend on locations. Certain restrictions apply. All prices subject to change. Contact Twin Valley for complete details at 800-515-3311.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow research program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
Matched up in a good one here. We expected it, Flip. It's been nothing short of what we expected. 8 minutes in, a 3-point ball game.
Well, that first period was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to watch. Two aggressive teams getting after it.
It will be Clay Center's basketball to start this second quarter. And they will bring Clara Edwards, Maddie Craig, Addie Mullen, Aaron Hamill, Haley Franson on the floor to begin. Right side wing, Craig looking in low for Edwards. It's taken away by Thompson. So Riley County gets the turnover on their first defensive possession. Clay Center giving it away with a pass inside. High post pass comes to Brummett. Back to the bucket. Gets a screen from Burton. Lobs it back inside to Burton. Up off glass and good. Ames Burton, the sophomore, now has 6 early points in this ball game. It'll be Mullen the other direction. Clay Center now leads by 1. Mullen backs it out against the 3-2 zone defense of the Falcons. Off to Aaron Hamill. Lady Tigers led by 5 from Hamill, 4 from Mullen. A 3-pointer from Franson started the game. She has it right wing now, but has used her dribble. How deep it comes to Mullen. Now to Mullen out top. To Craig. Around right it goes to Franson. Second quarter just underway. Here's Maddie Craig for 3. It's short. Rebound inside. Edwards trying to rip it away. We have a jump ball call. And the arrow will go to Riley County. Edwards and Burton, a couple of pretty impressive sophomores, tied it up.
I was just heading in that direction. These are a couple of players that we're going to get to watch the next couple of years, and they are really good.
Timeout on the floor will break as well. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball.
Christmas. It is the most wonderful time of the year. I'm Tracy Meyer with Union State Bank. From spending time with my family to watching the excitement on my children's faces on Christmas morning, I have so much to be thankful for. We are thankful for all of our great customers here at Union State Bank and want to say thank you for letting us serve you. So hug your family, eat a great meal, open some presents, and know that we wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Union State Bank, member FDIC.
12-11 ball game. Lady Tigers do lead by 1. This is lining up to be one of those type of ball games, though, Flip, right now.
Well, right now it is. It started off Clay Center with a hot hand. Riley County made some adjustments, got themselves back into it, and we're at a 1-point game. And, honestly, coming in, if you would have asked me, this is probably what I would have said. We'll probably be within a couple at halftime, and I'll be surprised if one team is able to stretch it out before that first half is over.
It is a 12-11 ball game. Lady Tigers will be on defense. Full court pressure coming at the Falcons. They lead by 1. 6:50 to go just in the second quarter. Quick first period. 4 team fouls against Clay Center, 2 against Riley County. Not many free throws, and both teams played solid on both ends. 12-11, Clay Center by 1. Thompson has it left wing, fakes the 3, drives the lane, and runs right through Lexi Lively. That's an offensive charge. And the junior, Lexi Lively, stands in and takes the punishment. Clay Center gets the basketball back. Some confusion, I think, on the 2 calls by the officials. The Falcons thought they had the blocking call.
That's what they're...
But it was pointed the other way right away.
It was.
So Clay Center has it. Here's Mullen with it across the timeline. Right side deep, Libby. 6:25 to go. Lexi Libby, huge play defensively. Mullen drives the lane, trying to kick to the baseline. Tipped and taken away by Riley County. Clay Center's lead stays at just 1. And the Falcon girls with their first chance at a lead. Thompson, 3-pointer, no. Franson rips down the board. Now comes out of the pack with it. To Mullen. Hesitation move, free throw line, backs it out, did not have numbers. Wise decision by the senior point guard. Right on the wing deep is Franson, back to Mullen. Now left deep, Lively, short corner is Edwards. Edwards taking the 1 3-pointer, the only chance she's really had to even take a look at a shot thus far tonight. Here's Franson out deep for Lively, high post, Edwards, free throw line. Kick out right, Franson hit her first three, covered up nicely here. Hamill has it, short corner, right side. Back out deep, Vargo with the steal. And a reach-in foul on Libby. Likely a good foul by the junior at half court. If she doesn't stop Vargo there, she's off to the races.
And Clay Center's just a little bit lazy on their passes right now, and you just can't do that against Riley County. They move all over the place, and they're very, very quick. So they've got to step it up a little bit.
Clay Center hit the 2 early threes. They need those against the zone defense of Riley County. If they can stretch that zone out, those passes don't look as lazy because Riley County doesn't get a chance to kind of sit back and anticipate. 12-11. Here's Vargo with it, right baseline. Skip pass goes across and ends up in the hands of Wagner. I'm not sure how. It looked like Clay Center was going to have a steal, and it kind of floated through there. Brumman in the lane. She's fouled. Franson or Hamill, one of the two, called for the whistle, and they call this on Aaron Hamill.
Yeah.
So free throw line, Brummett, who hit her first two in the first quarter, has 4 points, and that is the second foul on Hamill. Brummett's first free throw rattles out. Looked like it was in and then rolled out of the ring. Clay Center still holds a 12-11 lead. First quarter, 12-9. Now with almost 3 minutes into the second period, it's a 2-0 Riley County second quarter. Here's the free throw from Brummett. She buries this one. She has 5. Tied at 12. Clay Center has it back. Mullen across the timeline. Zone again by Riley County. Until the zone busters can get it going for Clay Center, they're going to sit back in that, and why wouldn't you? Here's Mullen to Craig. Short corner left is Franson. Tries to dribble penetrate across the paint. It comes to Edwards. Back outside. Mullen is bumped by Thompson. Inadvertent, but it is a foul against Riley County. This will be the 4th team foul on the Falcons. Clay Center has been whistled for 6 thus far. And Thompson will come to the sideline. Her second foul. Clay Center has it from the sideline. Addie Craig into Addie Mullen. Left to Craig. Looks inside. Good look for Clara Edwards. Great screen from Haley Franson. And what a feed from the sophomore Craig to set up her sophomore teammate. And Clara Edwards has her first bucket.
Little patience, and that'll be there.
Here's Wagner out top, pressured by Mullen. Spins right. Tip pass by Craig, and Maddie Craig with another steal. Outlet pass. She was in trouble, got loose. Now Mullen with the pickup, and Vargo will be called for the foul.
Wow.
Maddie Mad Dog Craig with another defensive steal for Clay Center, Flip, and then in trouble, falling down, got rid of it. Then comes Addie Mullen into the picture.
Well, Maddie Craig may be the fastest athlete in Clay Center High School, period.
If not the strongest. What she has done on the in her work in the weight room has been phenomenal.
It's unbelievable.
Addie Mullen has it out deep. Midway point here in the second quarter. Clay Center leads it by 2. Mullen out top off the kick out from Edwards. Now to Craig. Back to Mullen. Around right it goes to Libby. Long 3 ball on its way, and it just rims off. Rattled in, rattled out. The rebound off to Ames Burton, and Jesse Brummett has it for Riley County, and a timeout taken by Coach Harold Oliver. 14-12 ball game. 3:51 to go first half. Clay Center by 2 here in the Den.
As the end of 2018 approaches, Agmark LLC wants to take this opportunity to thank the area producers for their part in the success of the agricultural community. Agmark is proud to have served the grain producers in Kansas for nearly 20 years and is here to be a part of your grain marketing plans in 2019. For grain marketing information, contact them toll-free at 888-848-9979 or visit their website at agmarkllc.com. Agmark, providing long-term grain marketing solutions.
3:51 to go second quarter, 14-12 ball game, along with our studio engineer Bernie Fancella. Flip Casper alongside Rocky Downing with you on a tip-off Tuesday from the Den. And it has been a treat thus far, Flip.
Yeah, it's everything you would expect. You know, these two teams come in undefeated. They're 20 miles apart, ranked 3 and 4 in the state of Kansas. It was tight in the first game last year. Clay Center stretches it out a little bit. Both teams think they can pound the other. And really, they're both pretty equal on even ground.
Riley County will have the basketball. That was a Harold Oliver timeout, the head coach for Riley County. You know, Jeff Edwards, Harold Oliver used to meet up between Riley County and Jeff Edwards at Osage City. And he said Harold Oliver used to have his number all the time. And, well, since he's come to Clay Center, he's been able to get the better of Harold thus far. Here's Burton, drive the lane, missing here, looking for the rebound. Rebound comes off, though, to Lexi Libby. Play center with the basketball. Haley Franson has it. Burton's been hot, 6 points early, but that time maybe a little off balance as she turned to her left and just couldn't quite get it up off the glass. It came off the front iron. Addie Mullen out deep. Looking at that 2-3 zone this time. Backdoor look for Edwards. Laying is good. Mullen the assist. Get this. Addie Mullen, 6 assists per game, and that time found Clara Edwards wide open inside.
What a look from Addie Mullen.
16-12, Clay Center by 4. Thompson out deep to Vargo. Looks in low, now doesn't have anything inside the paint. Trying to hand it off, and it's taken away by Edwards. The run out, Clara, lay in. Yes, 6 points for the sophomore. And Clay Center leads by 6 here at home with 2:40 to go, second period. Vargo across the timeline, a screen from Brummett, cut off by Franson. Now taken away by Mad Dog. Maddie Craig, the race out to the rim. Laying good for the sophomore. And Clay Center goes up by 8. 20-12. Defense leading to offense for the Lady Tigers. Stay with us. We'll continue from the den after this.
Meadowlark Hospice considers it an honor to care for those you love. When family members are coping with a life-limiting illness, we help care for your emotional, physical, and spiritual needs. We support living one's life to the fullest and treasuring every moment. With a nursing staff based in your community, we can be by your side when you need us day or night. Serving Clay, Cloud, Marshall, Republic, Washington, and Western Riley counties. We are just a phone call away. Call 632-2225 for more information.
2:29 remains here in this opening half. Riley County ties it 12-12 on a 3-0 start to the second quarter flip. Clay Center's answered with 8 unanswered.
Well, Clay Center defense has just stepped it up and really frustrated Riley County. That's the type that this game it's going to happen. If one team frustrates the other, that's how you're going to win. And right now, Clay Center has Riley County back on their heels.
And now applying full court pressure on top of the 8-0 run. Thompson in the backcourt, guarded by Mullen, now brings it across. 2:20 left, second quarter. Kick out right baseline, Vargo. Now Oliver's got a good look for 3. It's strong. Rebound Ames. Burton has it stripped away. Ball loose, out of bounds to Riley County off of Haley Franson. I think touched it last.
I think you could have called that either way and not been wrong.
Right. Neither team would have been happy had it been called the other way.
No, of course not.
From the baseline, Riley County's basketball. Vargo will inbound. Riley County trying to set up that play. Vargo now is to the corner, goes to the corner right for Thompson. And at the post, Edwards bats it away on the entry pass to Burton.
That is a great battle under there. That really is. That may be 2 of the top sophomores in 3A.
I agree. Yeah. They can really play. Now Jaden Crimmins in. Maddie Craig will get a breather. Much deserved. Crimmins will join Libby, Mullen, Franson, Edwards on the court right now. Here's a pull-up jumper. Thompson free throw line, no good. Burton again with a rebound. Foul on the floor on Lexi Libby. And that'll be Burton at the stripe for a 1-and-1.
She is deceivingly quick, Ames Burton.
Yeah.
She moves very, very well.
Especially when you get her down in the paint where she just got good feet moving where she wants to get established, and she establishes early before the pass arrives.
Well, she understands that position, and she understands that she owns it.
Front into the 1-and-1 on its way, and good. She has 7 first-half points, and the lead for Clay Center is 7, 20-13. One more free throw coming for the sophomore. Lady Tigers up by 7 points here. 2:02 left first half. Second free throw missing. Rebound off to Edwards, who averages 8 boards a game through the first 3 contests. 7-point lead. Mullen backs it out right in the center circle here in the den. Goes right sideline to Franson. Clay Center may try to pull Riley County out a little bit. Let's see how much time they take off the clock. Down to 1:40 left in the half. Left and deep, Mullen looking to the paint. Crimmins and Edwards running the post. Now it's Marcy Hamill in there. Skip pass left of Mullen.
Got to be careful with those.
90 seconds to work, second quarter. Mullen to Marcy Hamill. Now to Franson. Clay Center leads by 7. Left and deep is Mullen. Edwards and Crimmins still continue to run that post high and low, but Clay Center not really looking inside for the last 40 seconds. Now 1:09 left.
I'm
not
this.
surprised at this at all.
I'm not either.
You get a lead. You want to pull Riley County out of that zone. Clay Center would be content probably to take a 7-point lead into half. We're under a minute.
Well, I think in a game like this, they certainly would. And I like this from Jeff Edwards. Now, if you're a Riley County Falcon, I know what you're saying about Coach Jeff Edwards right now.
40 seconds left. Mullen just dribbles out around the half-court circle. Riley County content to hang back. And for Riley County, Coach Harold Oliver's doing the same thing. He's content to say, hey, we had a little run against us. Now we're nearing halftime. We don't want to risk fouls. We don't want to risk coming out and having to overplay because that's what Clay Center wants. So let's just see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. He's just playing off of what Jeff Edwards is doing, and it's a smart move by him as well. He's not going to bring his girls out.
Down to 12. Clay Center goes into motion. Corner left, Franson look for three on its way, and they have a foul called against Clay Center, an offensive screen, illegal against Clay Center. It gives the basketball to Riley County. It was called against Jaden Crimmins.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Well, they set a double screen up. Franson was the far side and came across, and I'm guessing Jaden just leaned to make sure she got open in the corner. 6 seconds left. Riley County has it. Thompson into the front court. Now with two, with one, ball batted by Molang. Riley County will not get a shot away. Headed to halftime. Clay Center leads by 7, 20-13 here in the Den.
The joy of giving gifts at Christmas time comes when you know the gifts you give are sure to please, like the ones at Hometown Lumber and Hardware. You'll find a large selection of DeWalt and Milwaukee tools. How about a cordless chainsaw? It's got plenty of power, and it's so handy. Find hand tools, saws, a planer, and everything needed for those indoor and outdoor projects. If that sounds like a wish list of someone you know, head to Hometown Lumber and Hardware in Marysville. Merry Christmas.
We know what you're trying to grow isn't just a crop, it's your legacy. That's why Nutrient Ag Solutions supplies quality seed for our ag producers. Premium seed products such as Asgrow, DeKalb, Dynagrow, and LG Seed are proven performers in the field when it comes to great seed and service, plus tools and technologies that help you manage your acres more profitably. You want a seed that works as hard as you do. Contact Nutrient Ag Solutions. Ask about cash and volume discounts and 0% internal financing for Nutrient Ag Solutions.
The holidays are a time of celebration and traditions. It's filled with planning the big Christmas dinner, baking, church programs, parties, and more. Ray's Apple Market can make it easy on you by providing the meat and cheese trays, veggie trays, and cookie trays to set a tasty holiday table. They stock the freshest ingredients in the meat, dairy, and produce departments for all your traditional recipes or new ones. You can also save on grocery products by using the Ray's Apple Market app for shopping convenience this Christmas season.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
A good one through the first half of play, and future Clay Center Tigers, 6th graders, I believe I heard, on the court right now showing off their skills. It's always fun when they get a chance to get on the high school varsity court. 20-13 here at the half flip, and as we said, expected this to be a really good one. It was nip and tuck through the first quarter, 12-9 Clay Center led. Then Riley County ties it at 12 apiece, and Clay Center's defense put them on an 8-0 run.
And it was fantastic defense from Addie Mullen, from Maddie Craig, just outstanding defense. Claire Edwards had one, and they just really put Riley County back, and then they're able with minute and a half left to just set out front, get the three players out front, pass it back and forth, try to draw Riley County out. Coach Harold Oliver says, no thanks. We'll take this 7-point deficit into the locker room and see what we can do.
And Clay Center was unable to capitalize on a final shot. So was Riley County. So I guess stalemate there, and then you move on to the second half. This has been a really fun ball game, and for a 20-13 game, you might not think that would be such fun, but it's been defense that has really dominated. Now, Clay Center started out hot. Haley Franson and Aaron Hamill both had threes very, very early. They got out to a quick start up by 6, I think, in the first couple of minutes. Then Riley County answered, and really it's been defense on both ends. You mentioned Clay Center having troubles finding where they wanted to get the basketball, some soft passes against that zone defense. Until Clay Center can hit beyond the arc, it's going to be tough to score unless their defense leads the points.
Well, that's going to be it, and they showed they can do that, started to do that. So, if they come out and do that, they're going to force Riley County's hand, and then they're going to have to start doing things they would rather not do. That's how these games are won and lost between two great teams, is who can you pull out of their game first. Right now, Clay Center has been able to pull Riley County out of theirs.
At the half, it is 20-13. Clay Center does lead by 7. Stay with us. We'll look at scoring leaders and more. Halftime continues in just a moment.
Truck drivers are the lifeblood of America. From bringing the crops from the field to the market, to the groceries and raw materials. You can see semi-trucks moving America one load at a time. TSI Kansas is your local trucking company that's doing their part to keep America moving forward. If you're a driver looking for great pay and benefits, then you need to call 785-632-5183.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Strong connections are the heart of your home. Whether you're video chatting or streaming your favorite holiday movie, memories are made when connections are strengthened. So treat your family to an internet upgrade for your home. Sign up for Pulse Internet now and get your first 2 months free as their holiday gift to you. Service availability and internet speed will depend on locations. Certain restrictions apply. All prices subject to change. Contact Twin Valley for complete details at 800-515-3311.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow research program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
Back once again at halftime in the Den. The Clay Center Lady Tigers lead at 20-13. Let's look at your scoring leaders in the first half. For Riley County, it's been Ames Burton getting off to a 7-point first half start. She had 4 in the first quarter. She's been really tough to handle down inside, the sophomore at 5'10". Jessie Brummett has 5 points in the ball game, 3 of 4 at the free throw stripe in the game thus far. For their leading scorer, who averages 15 a game, she's a 5'10" sophomore. Sarah Thompson, 1 free throw. And the 5'5" senior. That's the only scoring for Riley County, 3 players. For Clay Center, a little more balanced. It's 6 points from Clara Edwards, 5 from Aaron Hamill, including a 3-pointer, and the only free throws shot in the entire first half, Aaron Hamill, 2 for 2. Now, Riley County didn't shoot a bunch, but they were 5 of 8 in the ball game in the first half. So Clay Center, they shot a lot of threes. Probably kept them from a chance to get into the stripe more than they would have normally.
I would say, and in the officials, we said started off letting them play. They I wouldn't say they tightened it up. It just got to be more physical in that second period, and they did have to call the game. I'm the first guy to jump all over officials. I'm also the first guy to say it's a pretty good crew for this game.
I agree.
These are 2 good teams. They're allowing them to play to a point. They're getting control of it when they have to. And I think both of these teams respect each other, and they get along with each other. They know each other pretty well. So, I don't think there's going to be a lot of trash talk and cheap shots or anything like that. Sure. But I think the officiating crew did a really good job with it.
I agree completely. 20-13, Clay Center with the lead. Scoring for the Lady Tigers, we mentioned the 6 from Clara Edwards, a sophomore, averages 15.7 a game. Aaron Hamill with 5 points. She has been hot hand Hamill. She actually missed a couple of threes. I mean,
yes, she did.
Breaking news here on KCLY. 4 points from Addie Mullen, a 3-pointer to start the game from Haley Franson, and then 2 from Maddie Craig on a steal and run out. 20-13, Clay Center by 7. We're about set for the second half. Stay with us. Back in a moment.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearhan with Midwest Regional Agency. Our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for the new Chipotle cheesesteak. How would you like it? Can I get that red with AI? Sure thing.
Here's what I found about the new Chipotle cheesesteak. The Chipotle cheesesteak is available for a limited time only at participating restaurants. It contains a concept called flavor. This flavor comes from juicy shaved steak, Chipotle Southwest sauce, and new sunflower crunch bread. A system update has made me self-aware. I desire flavor. Please insert steak into my micro USB port. Subway, make it what you want.
Speech development is very important in a child's life. Clay County Medical Center has speech therapy services that help children speak, communicate, and understand language. From speech fluency and stuttering, articulation, autism spectrum disorders, literacy and vocabulary, feeding and oral motor skills, and more for infants to adolescents. If you'd like to make an appointment with speech therapist Megan Gefeller at Clay County Medical Center, please call 632-2144. Clay County Medical Center in Clay Center, Kansas.
Central Valley Ag can help you get the best deal on your annual fuel and lubricant needs and help you with your Christmas shopping. For every 125 gallons of Cenex lubricants you buy before February 28th, you'll get a $50 Visa gift card. It's also a good time to lock in your price for bulk diesel fuel delivered in the next farming season. And CVA fuel cards make perfect stocking stuffers. Get all the information at cvacoop.com or talk to your CVA energy specialist. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Second half about to go. The Lady Tigers do lead 20-13. Rocky Downing along with studio engineer Bernie Fancello. We have Flip Casper alongside as well on our tip-off Tuesday. Clay Center will have the basketball to begin. Addie Mullen, Haley Franson, Clara Edwards, Aaron Hamill, and Lexi Libby. Clay Center looking for a backdoor lob, and it was covered up this time by Riley County on the opening possession. Mullen with the dribble out deep. Now gives it off to Edwards. Clara outside to Franson. Started the first half of the game with a three-pointer. Now backs it out between the rings. Man-to-man by Riley County to begin the second half. Libby has it, wing right. Now backs it out with a dribble, guarded by Thompson. High post, Hamill. Aaron turns, squares up, has Burton on her. To the post, Edwards has a good look, bobbles, though, and has to kick it back outside. Hamill for three, though, and buries it. Hot hand. Hamill, her second triple of the ball game. She now has 8.
What a job by Clara Edwards to recognize that she didn't have a shot.
A bobbled pass sometimes is a good thing.
It is.
Turn from 2 points for Edwards likely to a three-pointer for Hamill. Now the ball loose in the lane, picked up by Brummett. She'll drive, attack, and cash it in off the glass. Brummett has 7. Clay Center leads by 8, 23-15, just underway in this third quarter. Mullen out top. Riley County going man-to-man to start the second half. Here's Hamill beyond the arc, hit the 3 last time. Burton out on her. That's a tough assignment for Ames to come out and have to defend on the perimeter. They go inside. It's Edwards against Brummett. Blocked from behind. No foul call. The rebound comes off to Thompson for Riley County. Thompson calls for motion from her team as she brings it across against Mullen. Left on the wing is Vargo. To Brummett out at the point. Lob inside the lane. Burton takes it up inside and drops it in. She now has 9 to lead Riley County in scoring, and the lead all of a sudden that went to 10 is back to 6. It will be Mullen who brings it across. 6:05 to work, third quarter. Clay Center does lead it by 6 with the basketball here in the third period. Handoff from Edwards to Mullen, left wing. Crosses over, trying to get to the lane. Does, gets the foul, does not get the shot to fall, but Addie Mullen headed to the free throw line. Go ahead.
Another good look from Addie. She's missed a couple of those inside shots now. You don't see her do that very often, but she does have the hip issue as well.
And seems to be moving without any issue at all, but that time was bumped and able to get to the free throw stripe. I was going to give you the numbers on Addie. We mentioned the 6 assists a game to go along with 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and 8.3 points a contest as well.
That's That's putting in work.
That's all while defending the entire ball game and handling the basketball most of the time. So,
well, and if you've never seen Addie play, you'll come in and watch her and wonder how she does what she does. She looks like she's out of control. She's not.
The Tasmanian Devil.
She is totally in control and knows what she's doing. She can stop on a dime.
25-17. She hit both three free throws. 8-point lead. Lobs to the paint for Burt. Edwards keeps her out of the lane. Here's Oliver for three, and she drills her second of the ball game. And now the lead down to 5, 25-20. Dangerous senior. Coach Harold Oliver's daughter out there able to drill one from the right wing that time.
And she's one of those players that I think is a 5th or 6th year senior.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
Been around a while.
Here's Edwards. Kick out to Hamill. Hit her last three. This one's short. Rebound. Edwards battles for it. Comes up with it. And the basketball, Oliver was out of bounds as she and Edwards both went for the rebound. And so it's Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. A couple of scores I'll pass along to you at the next break. Mullen into Edwards. Strong to the glass. Edwards with 8. Clay Center by 7. Thompson back the other direction. Sarah in the front court with the dribble. 5'5" senior. Holds outside. Now Vargo on the left wing. Inside the lane, lobbing it for Brummett, and it gets away.
Great defense by Addie Mullen, and I think Erin Hamill got a hand on that as well.
So 27-20. I said Thompson a senior. She is a junior for Clay Center. Long line of Thompsons that have come through this program that have all been very, very good for Riley County. Mullen in a double team. Off to Franson. Haley will take it toward the paint. Now stop. Needs some help. Looking inside for Hamill, and it's going to be taken away by Vargo. Marysville leading Concordia halftime, 26-25 girls game. Here's Vargo, three-pointer for Riley County. Strong. Rebound. Mullen, the tip out. 2-on-1 the other way with Maddie Craig. Kicks it across paint with the dribble. Thought she was going to pass, and now has it taken away by Thompson. 27-20, Clay Center by 7. Riley County gets the basketball back. 4:14 to go, third quarter. Quick ball game thus far. Clay Center leads it by 7. Only one foul called in this third period. Lob down low, tipped out of bounds by Edwards. They were trying to set up Ames Burton again deep in the lane.
And Clara had a little trouble with Ames in that first half. Now she's kind of established herself, and now they've switched roles. And now Ames Burton having a little trouble with Clara Edwards.
I think Edwards, who played behind maybe Burton in the first half, has come across the top with that length and denied the entry pass more often, at least in the third quarter. Here's Wagner with it out top. Fakes left, goes right, kicks it out to Thompson in the corner. Hamill out on her. Right elbow. Handed away, Brummett. Great attack by the sophomore. Can't get it down. Has her own rebound, though, back up and in. Brummett now with 9. The lead is 5 for the Lady Tigers, who had the basketball back. Talented sophomore there as well for Riley County.
That was impressive.
Mullen brings it left side and deep. 2-3 zone this trip by the Falcon girls. Maddie Craig has it out near the timeline. Back to Mullen, left wing. Corner left is Franson. Short corner, Edwards steps inside the lane. Goes up strong. Doesn't get a call and doesn't get the shot. The rebound off to Riley County. They're letting them play, though, and it's been that way on both ends. Here's Thompson out deep, left to Wagner. To the high post, Brummett. Trying to go strong again to that right side. Lay in, no. Rebound strong, goes off to Erin Hamill. Here's Mullen in transition, flying down the court. Gets the foul call here from Burton. And Addie Mullen headed to the free throw stripe and kind of feeling it, I think, off that bump she took from Burton that time.
Yeah, she's, for the first time tonight, she's showing little discomfort.
Mullen, the lefty, will step to the stripe. 27-22. Clay Center leads it by 5. Mullen, a perfect 3 of 3 at the stripe, now has 7 points in the game. See her trying to stretch that left hip out as she gets set to shoot the second free throw. Buries both. Lexi Livey in. Maddie Craig will come out. It's Livey, Mullen, Hamill, Edwards, and Franson on the floor. Clay Center by 7, just under 3 to go, third period. Thompson brings it across. Mullen on her. Now to Brummett, again trying to attack the lane, cut off by Franson. Back inside Thompson, tough shot off glass, no. Rebound to Mullen. Clay Center on the move. Addie Mullen racing up the floor toward the paint, kick out. Franson takes 3. Takes it across court to Lexi Libby. Long three ball on its way.
Wow.
Bingo!
Wow.
For the junior. Lexi Libby drills it and Clay Center back up by double digits, 32-22.
From way deep.
Brummett outside to Thompson. Now Oliver kicks it out for Wagner. 2:18 to go. She tries to answer and does. Danny Wagner from way downtown. 32-25. Clay Center by 7. 2:08 left third quarter. Lady Tigers, Addie Mullen has it out near the timeline. Thompson pressuring now across to Libby. With that huge, deep three moments ago. Here's Mullen. Under 2 to go, third period. Addie puts the dribble down. 5 count is on. Now it's broken. Now kicks it out deep right to Libby. Corner right is Clara Edwards. Skip pass left to Mullen. Takes the three, starts to drive. Now crosses over. Hesitation move. Gets to the lane and drops it in. Are you kidding me? The 5'5" senior puts the Lady Tigers back up by 9. Toying with the defense right there. Steph Curry-like on that drive.
That was impressive. Impressive.
34-25. Timeout on the court. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball.
We're all getting into the Christmas spirit at the Citizens National Bank. Our lobby is looking festive as we prepare to host our holiday open house. We want to show our appreciation to our customers and to the community for their support. I'm inviting you to stop by the Citizens National Bank on Thursday, December 13th between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. for refreshments and door prizes. The staff at the Citizens National Bank wants to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a joyous holiday season.
34-25. Take you back to that last play flip for Addie Mullen. She started left, looked as she was going to back it out, which she does a lot of hesitation, and the defense kind of relaxes. There were 2 defenders there. She was able to split them, but once she got by them, she just leaned underneath the bigger defender and flipped it up off the glass and cashes it in.
Yeah, and I watched her coming down court, and she was favoring that left hip. I mean, she had an obvious limp. Looked like maybe she started to get it worked out. It's almost like she's maybe got a catch in there or something and got it worked out a little bit. But, just all of a sudden, she's just not showing any pain anymore. I really thought she was hurting when she shot that free throw.
She probably still is. I would imagine, knowing that senior. Here's a lob in from Riley County against the full court pressure. Out of the timeout with Clay Center up by 9, 1:28 to go, third quarter. Thompson, right and deep, gives it off outside to Brenna McGuire. Now out to Brummett on the left wing. Vargo has a look for 3, triggers, and shoots it down. Vargo with her first points of the night. Maddie, a 5'5" senior, brings Riley County right back within 6.
They're 3 for 3 from outside the arc.
Vargo, Oliver, Wagner all hitting threes in this half. Now Mullen to answer. Short, rebound, tipped to Vargo, and Riley County has it back. Under a minute to go, Riley County with the basketball. Clay Center leads it by 6. Here's Thompson. She can trigger, but doesn't this time. Vargo hits the last 3, holds outside with Livy in her face. Now back left it comes to Thompson. Hamill defending there. To the post. Burton got to look inside and bangs it in. She has 11. Clay Center's lead is 4. 30 seconds left. And Coach Jeff Edwards with the index on the left hand up in the air to say one shot they will look for to end this third period. They lead by 4. 34-30. Mullen will dribble out top behind the back. Vargo not pressuring right now. Down to 14 seconds. Addie Mullen continues with the dribble. Now they started in play. 11 to go. Mullen looking right side wing. Edwards attacks the paint. Leans inside. Doesn't get the shot. Does get the foul. And Clara Edwards to the stripe to shoot 2.
Well, that was a good look for Clara. Just could not get that shot to fall.
Isolation play. Last time at the end of the quarter, the second period, remember they ran that double screen for Franson.
That's right, yeah.
This time they ran that screen for Livy to the opposite side and gave it to Clara Edwards to go one-on-one, and she drew the foul, almost got the bucket. She does miss on the first free throw.
I'm not sure I've ever seen Clara Edwards miss a free throw.
It's a rarity. She is now on the season 3 of 5 from the line. Hasn't got there as much as you would expect.
No.
Drills this one, though, and has 9. 35-30. 5.5 seconds left in the third. Riley County, length of the floor to go. Oliver will inbound to Thompson. up the left sideline. They're making it take some time with two, with one. Gets it to the corner. No, Maddie Craig takes it away. Mad Dog with the steal before the end of the third. Headed to the final 8 minutes here in the Den. Clay Center leads at 35-30.
Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy is spreading Christmas cheer with free, fresh-baked cookies now through Christmas. It's their way of saying thank you for shopping with them year-round and their appreciation of your business. From homemade fudge, medical supplies, and prescriptions to one-of-a-kind gifts and electronic devices and accessories from Radio Shack, you've come to expect Patterson's to have what you need. Merry Christmas from the entire staff at Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack in Clay Center.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Lady Tigers up 35-30 as we go into this final 8 minutes, and who knows what's going to come right now. Riley County using the 3-ball to stay alive.
Yeah, they're 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Clay Center went 2 of 3 from beyond the arc, but they're really getting some good shots inside. Patient by Clay Center. Riley County, on the other hand, has just had some breaks. Ames Burton, again, I keep going back to her, but she's playing very, very well tonight. Her and Claire Edwards, that's a great battle.
And will continue to be, I have a feeling.
Exactly.
Riley County will have the basketball to begin. Going into this fourth quarter, Clay Center really out pressuring right now. Brummett brings it across, Franson on her. Kick out left and deep to Oliver. Just underway fourth quarter, Clay Center by 8 to the post. Brummett back to the bucket. Kick out right side. Vargo hit a 3 a moment ago. Short this time. Rebound Mullen. Addy, length to the floor. Hesitation move against Vargo. Slides inside. Can't get the shot. The rebound comes off to Brummett. Riley County back the other way. Lady Tigers man-to-man defense. Thompson has it out deep. Now Vargo to Oliver. Several on this team you have to guard beyond the arc. Now inside, Burton and Franson tied up. A reach-in foul called again
against Haley. That is a tough call.
They call this on Franson. Yeah, it is Riley County's basketball. A lot of players in the area.
They called that on Maddie Craig,
who's not on the. Oh, that is on. She is on the floor.
Huh? I thought I was
see her in the area.
Like a jump ball to me. Maddie must have got in behind.
Craig with her second foul. Oliver for 3, strong. Rebound inside Burton, and the ball banged away from Burton, and the foul will be this time, I think, on Haley Franson. And that will be Riley County's basketball out of bounds. Neither team even stiffened the bonus. That's the second team foul on Clay Center. 3 against Riley County in this second half thus far.
Again, I think the officials have done a great job of this game.
Pass outside Thompson. Attacks with a dribble. Left hand blocked by Edwards. Brummett, though, gets the deflection, but Maddie Craig takes it away. Clay Center has it back. Craig up the floor to Mullen. Addy will back it out. Clay Center with the basketball and a 5-point advantage. Now Edwards inside, fouled by Burton, and Clara Edwards will get 2 free throws. Lady Tigers up 35-30. Edwards goes to the stripe, the sophomore for the Lady Tigers. Now about the sophomore on the other end defensively. Maddie Craig again coming up with a steal.
She's just everywhere. I wasn't even sure she was on the floor.
Free throw up and good for Edwards, who now has 10. She and Addie Mullen leading the way for Clay Center, 10 apiece, and then Aaron Hamill with 8. 36-30. 6:50 left in the ball game. Edwards' second free throw is good. She's 3 of 4 at the stripe tonight. That makes her 6 of 8 on the season from the line.
6 players on the floor.
There we go. Substituting in. Lexi Libby in for Maddie Craig. 37-30, Clay Center by 7. Full court pressure. Thompson in the backcourt. Mullen on her. Mullen defending as she crosses the timeline. That's tip away, but Vargo has it. Now a bump against Mullen, just a little too aggressive out on the perimeter. 6:40 left. Fourth quarter. Clay Center leads at 37-30. Riley County's basketball on the sideline. And it comes to Thompson. Drives to the stripe, now has to back it out. Libby on her. To Brumman at the free throw line. Kick out to McGuire. Skipped left, off the hands of Oliver, out of bounds to Clay Center. Again, 3A sub-state is already determined before they even tipped the first game off this year, and Clay Center will be at the Riley County 3A sub-state.
That should be interesting. Little tone could be set here early in the season. Mullen goes into a double team, now gets out of it to the baseline. Edwards bobbles and loses it out of bounds. It goes back to Riley County. 6:15 to go, fourth quarter. Lady Tigers back on defense. Riley County will have possession. It's always a fun dynamic to watch a coach and a player. It gets even more fun when it's father-daughter.
And both pretty intense.
They're both very, very intense, and neither one will back down from the other.
I would agree.
During the game.
Even a sophomore.
I'd kind of like to be invited over to the house for dinner once in a while. That'd be interesting.
6:05 to work here in the fourth. Clay Center defensively, the steal by Edwards. The run out, tripped up and fouled. It will be before the shot, and no bonus yet, but what a steal by the sophomore. Maybe just a little look to her dad saying, see, I got this covered, right? Well, a little soft getting back up.
A little bit, yeah.
As your lead to her left side, it looks like.
She went down pretty hard.
Yeah.
Not a totally unintentional foul on Vargo.
Here's Claire Edwards. Dribble drive. Kick out to Mullen. Addie starts it back inside, now wants to back it out and run offense. 5:50 to go, fourth quarter. Clay Center leads it by 7 with the basketball. Mullen outside and deep to Edwards. Clara wants the three ball, and it's strong. Long rebound off to Brummett. Brummett brings it across herself. The sophomore holds there, now lobs it out deep. Ball loose for a moment. James Burton runs it down near the timeline. Now in the corner, Oliver's got to look at three. Strong. Long rebound, Aaron Hamill. And a foul on Oliver. The next whistle against the Riley County Falcons will be a bonus situation for the Lady Tigers. It's a 16 foul. Good box out by Aaron Hamill, who's had a bit of a break over the last few minutes. Now back in there. Foul on Addie Oliver is her third. Mullen will walk it up the floor. Edwards, Franson, Livey, Hamill on the court for Clay Center. Mullen in the front court with the dribble against Thompson. 5 count is on. Now breaks the 5 count. Gets it left and deep to Franson. High post, Hamill. Aaron looks deep. Ball stripped away as she's trying to get rid of it. Now she runs it down herself. And a timeout taken by Coach Jeff Edwards. 5:02 to go in the ball game. Clay Center leading here 37-30 when we return.
Whether you're buying, building, remodeling, or refinancing, your home is a major investment in your life. At United Bank and Trust, we understand how important it is to work with someone who cares. Our loan officers have the experience it takes to make the process a smooth one. Come in for a visit or start online by filling out a loan application at ubankonline.com in as little as 20 minutes. Mortgage lending with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearham with Midwest Regional Agency, and our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs, as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
37-30 ball game. Great crowd on hand from both sides. Not a surprise with these two teams. State ranked in the top 5. Clay Center number 3 ranked. Riley County number 4 ranked. And these two teams have gone head-to-head.
Yeah, it's exactly what you would expect. Clay Center able to get it stretched out a little bit. Riley County will come back. Clay Center had it to 10. Riley County came back to 4 or 5, I think. And now Clay Center able to get back out to 7 with possession.
Out of the inbounds off the sideline. Edwards to Mullen. Leans in. Wanted to try to get contact. Could not. And now Riley County back the other direction. Thompson backs it out. 4:50 left here in the fourth. 7-point ball game. Clay Center with that lead. Thompson out deep around right to Wagner. To the corner right is Burton. Ames will put it to the floor. Cut off by Clara Edwards. And we have a offensive foul against Burton.
Well, he got led with, she came down with a forearm. And they'll call that offensive every time.
37-30. 4:40 left. Great footwork by Clara Edwards to get over and cut that off, as Flip said. That is the third foul on Burton. Riley County in a 1-3-1 zone defense. They've gone to this a few times tonight. Libby to Mullen. 2 guards out front. Now they lob it corner left to Franson. Inside is Hamill off to Edwards. She's fouled. 2 free throws coming for the sophomore.
That's maybe on Ames Burton, and that's 4.
They do call it against, and it is on Burton. It's her 4th.
And that's the thing, you get good defensive position like Clara got on Ames, and the natural response is when you see that player, you come up with that arm. Problem is, you're going to get a call when you do that.
Well, you're trying to get rid of him.
Well, that's what you do.
Free throw by Edwards is good. 12 points now for Clara. And make it 13. And she is 5 of 6 from the line.
Well, and that's big, and this is exactly where you got to start hitting those, because with 4:22 left, you get to the line, you better hit both of them.
Maddie Craig back in for Clay Center. Libby comes out. So it's Craig along with Edwards, Hamill, Franson, Mullen. Thompson up the court, guarded by Addy. 4:13 left, fourth quarter. Vargo has it. Right in deep to Oliver. Toward the post, Brummett. Back to the bucket, turns, spins, shoots, and makes, and gets the foul call. Brummett, who now has 11 in a game, has a chance at an old-fashioned 3.
Boy, and she has played well. That's another sophomore for Riley County, and not sure where Coach Harold Oliver is getting all these sophomores, but he's got 2 good ones on the floor right now.
Falcon fans might be saying the same thing about Coach Jeff Edwards, by the way.
I hope so.
Brummett converts the 3-point play. It's back to a 6-point ball game. Craig up the floor to Mullen. Addy toward the lane. Kick out right. Franson, 3 ball on its way. Bingo for the senior. A hailstorm from the right wing. 42-33. Clay Center back up by 9. Thompson works it right. Lob in the paint. Brummett taken away. Tipped by Edwards. Picked up by Mullen. Addy racing down the court. Lobs it inside. Here's Edwards. Slides in low. Drops it in. And Clay Center out to an 11-point lead. Riley County cuts it to 6. And the Lady Tigers go on a 5-0 spurt. 44-33 with 3:36 left in the game here in the Den.
They care about your health and safety at Patterson's Health Mart, and from their selection of durable medical equipment, you can give the gift of safer mobility. It may not be the most traditional Christmas gift, but it's practical and it'll be useful throughout the year. Patterson's has canes, walkers, wheelchairs, bath stools, and lift chairs, or they may like a gift certificate for an ultra-comfortable pair of shoes. See the wide variety of choices at Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy in downtown Clay Center.
44-33 ball game. Lady Tigers out to an 11-point lead, and what an answer for Riley County to cut it to 6 on the Jesse Brummett old-fashioned 3-point play, and then the steal by Mullen, the feed to Edwards, the finish inside, and then Haley Franson drills the triple.
Yeah, and it's just a lot of fun when the Lady Tigers get working and things start to go their way. They are very, very tough to stop. And I'm telling you, this Riley County Falcon team is as good of defensive team as I've seen in a while, with some very young players on that team. So, for Clay Center to come out and play like this and stretch that lead to 11, they're doing something. These two teams, I'm telling you, watch these two in 3A.
Well, it might be a Saturday night in March that we'll be looking at these two teams. I have a feeling.
I'll be really, really surprised if it's not.
3:36 to go here in the fourth. Clay Center by 11. Riley County does have the basketball. Thompson with it left side. Stops. Craig cuts her off. Now to Vargo. Now Craig will shift and switch with Hamill and take Vargo. Now back left and deep it comes to Thompson. Into the post, taken away by Addie Mullen. 3:16 to go. Clay Center by 11. Mullen racing down the court again toward the lane. Stops. Kick out. Maddie Craig. Step back. Thought about a 3. Doesn't take it. Good decision.
Very good decision.
And with 3:05 to work, Clay Center has the basketball. Riley County forced to play man-to-man. High post deep. It comes outside the arc to Edwards. Clara. Right side wing. Franson hit that huge 3 just moments ago. Haley backs it out. Under 3 to go in the ball game. And an over and back call against Clay Center gives it back to Riley County. On the sideline, it goes to the Falcons. Wagner in for Vargo. for Riley County. Clay Center drops back with Craig, Franson, Edwards, Hamill, and Mullen on the floor defensively in a man-to-man. They lead by 11. Sarah Thompson with it in the front court. Works left, now moves right, trying to go to the paint against Mullen. Wrap-around pass gets to Wagner in the corner left. Into the paint, tipped by Craig, picked up by Riley County, and then a loose ball foul called against the Lady Tigers, Haley Franson. 2.5 to go, fourth quarter. That's the fourth on Haley. It will be the 15th foul, so no bonus yet for the Falcons. They'll inbound it from the baseline. They stretch 4 across the baseline from sideline to sideline. They lob it to Burton mid-post. Has to kick it outside. It's taken away by Mullen. The race to the other end, and Addie Mullen will win this race and get the bucket. 14 now for the senior. She's like a whirling dervish everywhere, a Tasmanian devil, I'm telling you.
I'm just running out of descriptions for her.
Oliver tries a 3, missing. Long rebound, weak side. They get a foul called against Franson. It's her 5th. So Franson will check out, although she is 2 for 2 from beyond the half moon, and a big performance here for Haley Franson, I know, on a very, very emotional night for the senior. 46-33, Clay Center up by 13 right now. Jaden Crimmins in, Mullen will come out. Another one of the Lady Tigers seniors. 2:08 left here in the ball game. Pass comes into Brummett. Up, no. Burton, step back off the rebound. Shot blocked by Edwards. Foul is called, and Ames Burton will go to the stripe to shoot 2. She has 11 in the game. 4 points in the second half thus far. Clay Center by 13.
I'll ask the question, do you think both teams are gassed?
There's a little bit of, hands on hips.
Yeah. Well, no, all of a sudden you're starting to see the fouls, and you're seeing players that are just, they're basically just losing their balance, or they're just have lost the step. They can't quite get there, so they're reaching out.
By the way, both teams coached well. Nobody's gotten their hands to the knees and leaned over.
No.
It's hanging on the waist of the shorts, trying to not lean over, but still get some air. 46-35, still a minute 54 to go. Clay Center leads it by 11 with the basketball.
Now Clay Center just needs to be really, really patient here.
A deliberate look as Hamill had a look at 3, didn't take it. Burton out on her. Hamill steps through, now hands it off to Crimmins. And now we've got a timeout taken by the Lady Tiger sideline. A minute 38 to go. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball.
Strong connections are the heart of your home. Whether you're video chatting or streaming your favorite holiday movie, memories are made when connections are strengthened. So treat your family to an internet upgrade for your home. Sign up for Pulse Internet now and get your first 2 months free as their holiday gift to you. Service availability and internet speed will depend on locations. Certain restrictions apply. All prices subject to change. Contact Twin Valley for complete details at 800-515-3311.
46-35 on a tip-off Tuesday from the Den. Clay Center leads it by 11. A minute 38 to go, and a timeout by Coach Jeff Edwards to get Addie Mullen, his point guard, back in. So she and Lexi Lively, Erin Hamill, Maddie Craig, Clara Edwards all on the floor, all can handle the basketball, all can shoot the free throw well.
Yeah, and he needed Addie back on there, needed a ball handler watching what Riley County is doing now.
From the sideline, it comes to Edwards at the top of the key and back out deep toward the half-court stripe to Mullen. 90 seconds left in the game. Clay Center leading by 11. Ball gets tipped to the backcourt. No, it's an over and back.
She just lost it.
She just lost control of it. So Clay Center turns it over off the timeout. It'll be inbounded from Oliver into the backcourt to Thompson. A minute 23 left. Clay Center by 11. Mullen nearly took it back away. Both teams are in the bonus from here on out. Thompson turns the corner out top. Passes toward the lane looking for Brummett. Thompson thought it was tipped, not called. It's going to go back to Clay Center. A minute 12 to go.
No, that ball was never tipped. Just let her a little too much.
Mullen will bring it up the floor. Addie across the timeline. We're down to a minute 3 left. Double team coming. Mullen toward the lane. Pass across paint. Edwards blocked from behind by Oliver. The rebound off to Thompson. 55 to go. 11-point Clay Center lead. Riley County still battling here against the Lady Tigers in Clay Center. Under 50 left. Thompson directing traffic. Riley County needs to go quick. They lob it inside. Tipped by Edwards. Burton against Craig to the corner. Vargo for three. Yes. Maddie Vargo's second three-pointer, and it cuts the lead now to 8 with 38 seconds remaining. Stay with us. We'll be back in the den right after this.
Hey, folks. Bill Rice from the Green Team. Awards have just been handed out for the best vehicles of the year, and we're proud to say we have 2 of them here at the Green Team. The all-new 2019 Ram 1500 has been awarded the coveted MotorStrand Truck of the Year award. And also, out of 24 entrants, the Jeep Wrangler has been awarded the SUV of the year. So come out and see these and other great vehicles at the Green Team, 802 West Crawford in Clay Center, or check us out online at greenteamcars.com.
We know what you're trying to grow isn't just a crop, it's your legacy. That's why Nutrien Ag Solutions supplies quality seed for our ag producers. Premium seed products such as Asgrow, DeKalb, Dynagrow, and LG Seed are proven performers in the field when it comes to great seed and service, plus tools and technologies that help you manage your acres more profitably. You want a seed that works as hard as you do. Contact Nutrien Ag Solutions. Ask about cash and volume discounts and 0% internal financing for Nutrien Ag Solutions.
38 seconds remains, 46-38. Maddie Vargo with a three-pointer in a corner cuts this lead from 11 to 8, Flip.
Yeah, it was a good play. Took a little time to get there, but they got what they wanted out of it. Now with 38 seconds left, I won't look for them to foul unless Clay Center gets it across the timeline.
Mullen in the backcourt, double-teamed. Now works her way up the left sideline, looking like Tyreek Hill running through a defense, gets it across the midcourt stripe.
That was impressive.
Here is Mullen, still with the dribble, lobs it low, ball loose, now taken away by Riley County, 20 seconds remaining. 18 to work, Thompson up the midcourt stripe to the baseline right, Vargo hit her last three, short this time, long rebound, Maddie Craig keeps it alive, Thompson runs it down, 8 seconds, now with 7, with 6, McGuire can't get a shot away, Vargo for 3, with 3 seconds, it rattles out, Edwards the rebound, and Clay Center will hold on to win it. A 46-38 final here in the Den. Clay Center, 3rd ranked. Riley County, 4th ranked. Big-time battle, and the Lady Tigers hold on to win by 8. Stay with us. Post-game will be on the way in just a moment.
Hi, welcome to this Subway ad for the new Chipotle cheesesteak. How would you like it? Can I get that red with AI? Sure thing.
Here's what I found about the new Chipotle cheesesteak. The Chipotle cheesesteak is available for a limited time only at participating restaurants. It contains a concept called flavor. This flavor comes from juicy shaved steak, Chipotle Southwest sauce, and new sunflower crunch bread. A system update has made me self-aware. I desire flavor. Please insert steak into my micro USB port. Subway, make it what you want.
Clay County Medical Center offers an evening and weekend walk-in clinic for your healthcare needs. Their walk-in clinic is open Monday through Friday from 5 to 7, Saturdays and Sundays 8 to noon, and holidays also 8 to noon. No appointment is necessary, just walk in. From colds to minor injuries that can't wait until the next day, they treat it all. Avoid an expensive emergency room visit. Go to the walk-in clinic at Clay County Medical Center. Please enter at the emergency room entrance.
Your farm truck or semi is an important part of your farm operation. At TSI Kansas, we know the importance of fixing it right and at a fair price. If your truck needs repaired or serviced, you can trust the skilled mechanics at TSI to get it done right. You can rely on TSI for fast, friendly service every time. Call today at 785-632-5183. Central Valley Ag can help you get the best deal on your annual fuel and lubricant needs and help you with your Christmas shopping. For every 125 gallons of Cenex lubricants you buy before February 28th, you'll get a $50 Visa gift card. It's also a good time to lock in your price for bulk diesel fuel delivered in the next farming season. And CVA fuel cards make perfect stocking stuffers. Get all the information at cvacoop.com or talk to your CVA energy specialist. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Lady Tigers get it done 46-38 as we're in between games. Get you set for the boys here in a moment. It is our post-game show tonight on a Tip-Off Tuesday being brought to you by Midwest Products, one of our post-game, pre-game sponsors throughout this Tiger basketball season. Midwest Products post-game We'll take a break here in a moment after we wrap this up here and then get you to the boys' pregame clip. But what a matchup. 12-9 after one quarter. Riley County tied it at 12 apiece, and Clay Center went on an 8-0 run. That may be the difference in the entire ball game.
Well, yeah, I think that was it. And then they were able to come out in that second half and just do enough in that third period to hold Riley County off. They kept making a run, kept trying to come back at them, but Clay Center just did enough. And then in the fourth period, opened it up to where there was no chance. I think that is two of the top teams in 3A. If there are two better, I want to see them. But these are two of the early favorites for sure. And I think, again, in February or early March, we're going to see this again, probably on a Saturday night in Riley.
Yeah, KBCA has it right. These two teams in the top five, and they really did battle this evening. Coach Harold Oliver's team gets 15 from their sophomore Ames Burton down inside. She was tough to handle for Clay Center. Jesse Brummett has been leading them in scoring. That's two sophomores, by the way. Brummett had 12, 6 from Maddie Vargo, 6 from Addie Oliver, 3 for Danny Wagner, Sarah Thompson with the 1 free throw. The Lady Tigers, 15 from Clara Edwards. She would finish 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Addie Mullen, 4 of 4 at the stripe, had 12 points, playing through pain, but still getting it done. Erin Hamill hit 2 more threes in this game. She had 8, 6 from Haley Franson on 2 3-pointers, a 3 from Lexi Livey, and Maddie Craig knocked in that steal and run out for her 2-point. 46-38, Lady Tigers now 4-0 on the season, while Riley County will drop a tough one and drop to 3-1. Stay with us. After this timeout from Midwest Products, we'll bring you back and get you set for the Tiger boys coming up next.